So my character is Taylor, and she's kind of like the queen bee of the school. But she's a nice girl deep down. But she runs the school. She is a trendsetter. She likes to run the show at the school, and I love her because how could you not? Her clothes are amazing. They're so fun. She's really fun to play. She gets to be funny, but then she also has a lot of insecurities, and within the show she has a lot of stuff that goes on. So I am so thankful to be playing such a fun character. She's awesome.
Well, not only is she a trendsetter in clothes, she seems to be a trendsetter in love as well.
Yes.
She's very open-minded about the A-trains coming into their school.
Yeah, she's super. You're right. That she's like very, very open to it, and at the end of the day, she is really like no hate, sort of like just like don't piss her off. But she's like all about having a good time and accepting people, which I think is really a difference for a lot of mean girls, because mean girls don't usually accept people, but she's very accepting and the party girl and wants to have a good time. So I think it's kind of cool to play that.
Yeah, it was unusual to see her welcome the new girl, welcome the Atrians. You're like, she sets a kind of a good note for the school a little bit.
Right, yeah. I think, yeah, she's a lot of fun, and I think deep down she means well, and she cares about people, which is really great to play. There's a lot of depth and a lot of layers to her.
Well, for her potential love interest, what draws her to the man in her life?
What draws her? Well, Drake is played by Greg, so he's obviously good looking, so that's easy. She's drawn to him because she's finally met her match. Because she's like a really powerful, strong, with yes some insecurities, but who doesn't have those, but strong young girl. And she's met her match meeting a very strong, powerful young guy. So they're so fun to play together, and me and Greg have so much fun together. They go on emotional roller coasters all the time, those two. And they're also funny together, which is nice, because Greg always says like he loves our scenes together because we get to have so much fun together and play and be goofy and be romantic and be vulnerable together, which is nice.
Well, each of the characters seems to have a special ability, including the humans, not so much as like a superpower, but they have a unique ability that kind of sets them apart and makes them a little bit super in their own way.
The Atrians?
Not just the Atrians, the humans.
Oh, the humans. Yeah, we definitely. We each have our own sort of thing that drives us, and also sets us apart from each other, which I think is a cool thing.
So what would you describe to be her kind of superpower?
Ooh, partying. She throws a great party. She's always throwing parties. Just the acceptance of people too, and I like her wit. She's really funny, which is fun to play.
Well, now you've gotten to film a couple of the episodes. Kind of how does she start to accept and understand who Emery is? Does she welcome her as a bosom friend, or they get kind of maybe a little more, prickly around each other?
I think her and Emery, I think she really relates to Emery. I think that she builds a trust with Emery, and I think, how could you not? Emery's such a sweet, wholesome, strong too, girl. So they definitely start sharing a bond and exploring different things together as the episodes go on. But I definitely do think they share that sort of common bond of being attracted to what they're not supposed to be attracted to.
And is she kind of aware of the heightened circumstances, in the sense that the political world is kind of encroaching on their high school life, and there's all these factions that are kind of creating a risk environment for them?
Right. Yeah, I mean, both of them are kind of definitely... My character's a lot more open. I mean, she's very, at the same time, watching, but she's not scared. She's kind of fearless in that way, because again, she just wants to have a good time and have fun. But definitely Taylor starts to see the effects of her being with an Atrian, an alien, will have on her life.
Is she going to make kind of this smarter call about having that kind of relationship that's kind of forbidden at this point, or is she going to go, no, I'm determined to make this work?
She's determined to make it work, definitely. I think she's going along lines of fearless. Like she wants something and she wants to get it. And Drake is the one guy that she's having kind of trouble keeping, so it drives her insane.
But it's fun at the same time, right?
Yes. But it's like, I think every girl's had that, like a guy they really, really like, and he's like into her, but then not into her, and then maybe likes somebody else, and then maybe doesn't want to be in a relationship with her. I mean, every girl's had that, so it's fun to play that because it gets you kind of vulnerable.
Well, do you and Greg get kind of the giggles sometimes because your characters are just kind of having a great time?
Yeah, we do. We definitely do. We have a lot of fun together. We get along really well. So it's been a lot of fun. We laugh a lot on set too because the things that we have to do are ridiculous. We have a lot of action scenes, and they're kind of violent.
Ooh, strong love.
Because he's such a strong guy, which goes back to they're both strong individuals, so when they come together, it's like bam,
sparks and love.
Yeah, so we do giggle sometimes because like the things that we have to do are so fun and hilarious, but it's action packed.
Awesome. Thank you.